Okay, so yeah, last week Thursday, we were able to create a token. We created a token in the Binance Smart Chain, and the name of the token is DeFi Masterclass with the symbol DMC. So today we'll review the token and we'll review it using PooCoin. Then we'll also review other tokens. Then we'll try to enter into a trade and understand how market trades work in DeFi. Then we'll also look at other aspects of DeFi like staking and yield farming, which are other aspects of making money in DeFi. So three things today. One, we'll be looking at how to trade DeFi smart tokens, and we'll be looking at staking. Then we'll also be looking at yield farming. Like we saw last week, anyone can make a token. Anyone, like literally anyone, and it's quite easy to make a token because the templates are out there, and it's so easy. And right now there are online tools that can help you create tokens easily. So if I go on Google and I say uh, create so let's say I want to create in Binance Smart Chain, I'll say BSC token. Okay, there's an option for free. So if you come here, you can see instructions on how to create. But if I like here, this tool is a tool to create a token. So if I come to coin2 dot or giving it a 4 4. So let's say coin2 dot app. So you can see it's dashboard. All I need to do is connect wallet. Then I come to let me see. Talking about collect. Okay, talking about collection, talking about I'm trying to check chain tools. Uh okay, there's no search here. So let's just look around. Uh Defi no. Parchminta. Let's go back to the dashboard. But I know this particular tool you can use to create, okay, bit 20. No, but I'm sure of this particular tool you can use to create a token. There are other ones. You can say create my token. There's here. There are so many tools to create your token. So what it means is anybody can create a token. So just like anyone can create a currency, it's a matter of is the currency approved by the government or is it approved by a particular jurisdiction. So for tokens, and when it comes to blockchain, like what we've been talking on, it's free and there's no limitation on what you can do. So there is no government that says, oh, you cannot or you can create token. So anyone can literally create a token. So with that in mind, if anyone can create a token, that means there'll be lots of false token, there'll be lots of uh, good token, and there'll be lots of bad token because anyone can create a token. And today we'll be looking at how to spot out good tokens and how to spot out bad tokens. So let's bring ourselves to the traditional world or the traditional world of finance. So if you are to create a currency, so you create currency and you call it DeFi currency, and this currency is going to be first. A currency needs to have its use case. So if there's no use for a currency, then no, there is no way value can be exchanged using that currency. So we say we create Naira currency, and we say Naira is going to be used in the country Nigeria. So I want my people to use this currency to buy and to sell Naira. So we are creating Naira. And what way are we going to create it? We create it in the form of paper notes. So we print out paper notes and we give it out. Then again, we make Naira to be unique. So not everyone can print this paper note. So just a particular amount of quantity that can be printed out. The same thing we did in token. So this is as good as your Naira. The only thing is that it's digital. So for you to have a good currency, one, there have to be a use case. So I can say the currency we created, there is no use case, so it can be considered a good currency. So what is its use case? What is it going to be used for? Or are you just creating it for creating sake? So it doesn't make any sense. So imagine Naira was just made out of thin air just for it to be played around with. Value is not going to be there. You get. But value is not only subject to use case. Value is subject to a set of agreement, a set of perception that has been created either by different forms. One can be as a form of branding, so a value can be created as a form of a brand. So you look at the brand, maybe you see Peter Obi's image there attached to that paper note, and you be like, oh, no, this paper note is going to be used for Labour Party, association. And with that, Labour Party members can use it just because you've been able to brand it. So value can be created just from branding. You can say, okay, I was looking at the news some days back, and I was seeing some guys due to scarcity in the paper note Naira. So what they did was to create their own paper note. So they printed just anyhow paper note. So what you do is when you come to an event, instead of spraying Naira, because nobody in their normal sense is going to spray Naira. So what you do is to buy that paper note. So you come there, you have people selling paper notes. So that paper note is as good as your, they just designed it. They could go to Computer Village, give to one graphic designer, or from anywhere. They just designed it and they printed and they cut. So it's looking like your like a paper note. So when you come to an event, you buy the paper note and you can use it to spray. So how do you buy? You send money, you transfer money, and once they receive the transfer, they issue you the paper note and you can use it to spray in the event. That is brilliant in my opinion. And that is they've created value to that paper note. But if you look at it outside that event, the paper note is useless. So it only functions in that particular event. So the same thing with the Naira note. The Naira note is most powerful in Nigeria. So if you go out of Nigeria, so let's say you go to the US and you take your 1,000 Naira, no matter if it's the old one or the new one, it's less, it carries less value. But if you take a currency like the US dollar, so if you take it from the US to a place like Nigeria, it's still valuable. You get. So value needs to be attached to money before it can be used as a medium of exchange. So when we create our token, we need to be thinking of this thing. And again, when we are exchanging tokens or we are buying tokens or selling tokens, we need to think about value. So when buying a token, if there's no value, then I will advise you do not go to buy that particular token. So why do people go to buy diesel and they sell diesel? So they buy and sell diesel because value is attached to diesel. So there are people that what they do in life is just to trade diesel. So they buy, I'm not talking of stocks, I'm talking of actual diesel. They buy diesel and it's either they create a scarcity, and when there's scarcity, the price of diesel goes up and they sell the diesel. They buy, they could hold for a period of time, then they sell when the price is up. So imagine if last year, if someone was to buy diesel at the rate of, let's say the close rate of 270 when diesel, uh, fuel, petrol. When petrol was 270, if someone was to buy petrol and right now waiting till it gets to 400, the person have made going to 90% of of whatsoever they bought with. So the same thing with currency. Whenever you are buying a particular token, you want to be sure that the price is going to go up. If the price doesn't go up, the next thing is either it's going straight or it's coming down. And when the price comes down, you are losing. So today we'll be looking at some graphs. So can anyone suggest a token for us? So if heard of a particular token, can you suggest for us to review? Anyone that want us to contribute today? Let's talk, let's discuss. Let's look at token. You've heard your friends talking about this token. Said, man, I'm buying this token. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. This, that. Or this token have been. Oh, let's not even go far. Let's look at Zuga coin, right? Zuga coin. So I think so so I could just do a set Zuga coin. So in our last class we also looked at Zuga coin. So we look at Zuga coin is on coin market cap. So I'll also explain coin market cap for you. So first let's track that so that we know what exactly is going on in coin market cap. So coin market cap is a place where know, it's just like uh, it's a place that lists out tokens. I can say popular tokens because to get on coin market cap isn't easy. So coin market cap is more like a price list of tokens. Now it lists out tokens in the order of market cap. So not just tokens, it lists out coins too. And we know the difference between a token and a coin from our previous class. So right here we have Bitcoin at number one. So the two most popular listing platforms are CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. So we have CoinGecko. But the most popular right now is CoinMarketCap. So we have number of tokens and coin. You should have over, you can see right now, they have over 22,000 uh, cryptocurrencies listed on CoinMarketCap. So Zuga is one of them listed in CoinMarketCap. So what do we want to do when we hear of a particular token or a coin? People are saying, let's buy, let's do this with it. So first, you want to check the project. So you want to check the coin. So right now, it's fortunate that Zuga coin is on CoinMarketCap, so you can get different information about it. So one, want to check its website. So we look at his website. Now, when it comes to website, literally these days anyone can create a website, right? just like anyone can create Zuga Coin. So when we were creating DeFi masterclass token, we can as well change the name to Zuga Coin, put the necessary information. So literally anyone can create the token. So a website, anyone can create a website, right? So the next thing you want to look for in the website are its team members. So you want to look at who is behind this project, who are the people behind the project. And after looking at the people behind the project, you want to trace them to find out about the team members. So Archbishop Dr. Sam Zuga, my namesake, fortunately for him, yeah, it's my namesake. So you want to look at this guy. Is he associated with any scam? What are his past records? What has he done? The same thing with voting for a presidential candidate. You want to vet the person. You want to say, okay, what is this person's track record? Okay, am I comfortable going with this person or not? So the same thing, am I comfortable doing business with Sam Zuga? Am I comfortable doing business with Jethro Zuga, his son, I guess? Am I comfortable? Who is this guy? Like, what exactly do all these people do? General Rogers Nicholas, who is he? Like, am I comfortable doing business with him? So you want to ask yourself all these questions. So you check the teammates. The next thing you want to check, now checking the teammates shows that, oh, there's actually real faces attached to this project. So this is not just, oh, I'm hiding my identity, I'm creating a particular token. So if anything goes south, this guy will be held responsible. All these people will be held responsible. But even with that, people can make so much money and they can run away. Sincerely speaking, they can make so much money that they don't even mind going to jail. Yeah, so back then the drug lords they do that. So after making so much money, the plan is okay. You know what? Come get me. I'll go to jail. But after I go to jail for a couple of years, I'm out and all my money. I continue life, and the chances of me going back to jail, is very less. Yes, I serve 2, 3, 4, 5 years in jail based on negotiation, and I'm out, and I have billions of dollars to spend. So some people can even afford, risking creating a scam to go to jail just to come out to flex again. So mostly all those jail time, it's not in a maximum facilities. They are literally flexing because they have the connection and they have the funds. So some even when you see the faces, they can still project can still go south. But one, you want to check that, oh, there are true people backing up this project. And behind every project, it's an individual that is backing. So even though you can't see them, they're actually individuals behind every project that you see on the blockchain. So the next thing we want to ask ourselves, what exactly is Zuga coin used for? Why did they create Zuga Coin? Although they might tell you bullshit, Zuga Coin is the unique. I'm not saying it's bullshit, but founders can create bullshit statement just to drive investors in. Zuga Coin is a unique brainchild that aims to rebuild Africa's dying economy by becoming Africa's first coin in equity and investment funding for Africa's government instead of China. If I understand this, what they are saying is, okay, you know what? With Zuga Coin, we are going to support the African economy. So instead of reaching out to China to get loan, we are going to provide liquidity to African countries. I think that is what they are saying. But if you look at it, have they done any of that since they started? No. So sometimes all these statements are bullshit. You get sometimes the team members putting their face there also bullshit. Your aim is to what? Make money. So if you could see a project and you could easily enter into the project without being scammed and step out, then you are successful as a trader. So we continue our check. So we check the team, we check the use case of the project. Now, some of these projects have what we call the white paper. So the white paper is more or less where they talk about the project. They talk about the token, how it's going to be used, how it's going to be distributed, you know. And there's also what we call the yellow paper. The yellow paper is a technical paper where they go uh, inward on technicality of how, okay, this particular token is an ERC20 token. This is built using this. This is the mechanism, you know, of the technology. So that is for yellow paper. So this is white paper. So it appears that Yuga white paper is not available, although it could happen, maybe server issue or sort. Then after you've checked the team, the use case, the next thing you want to check is its community. Do they have a community that can create value? So just like we say, you're creating a token and you find out that token is just used by 5 people. There is going to be less value created by that token. But a token that is used by millions of people, then value is easily going to be created. So we check its community. We check, like now the community, they have a Twitter page. I think they should have a Telegram page. Yeah, they do. So we check its community. We check up Telegram. Although we are not going into this. So right now they have 11,000 members on Telegram. They have 363 members online. So now another thing we need to take note is that when it comes to Telegram, there are usually bots, and bots can be generated as members. So members can be generated using bots. So you could have a Telegram group and you see 50,000 members. Man, but if you look at it, just 5 people that are active on Telegram group. You can check and you find out that just a few people that are active. So you shouldn't just conclude based on the number of members. So after you check the number of members, you want to check. So in this way, you are entering Telegram, but I don't have Telegram installed in this iMac, so I won't be entering. So you check and you see the activities on the Telegram. How many people are chatting? Is there, is there communication in the group? Then checking the members, you're also checking the people that are online. So imagine these 11,000 members and you just have 363 online. That is actually poor, very poor. So having a community of over 11,000 people and just 300 people that are online, that is poor. We want to check this to make sure the channels or communication channels are active. We want to check to see, are people asking questions? Is there feedback giving back? In the group, are people replying these questions that are being asked? Are people complaining? Oh, I bought this thing, I didn't get this, or different complaints. What are people saying about the project in the community? So that is Telegram. Yeah, they also have link to their Twitter. So we'll check that. Zuga Coins. So we check their Twitter also. We check the total number of followers. We check the engagement. So you can see the number of engagement. So let's look for a recent post. Sure. So they've not had any post since. 2020. So that is really terrible. So you can see the last post they had was October 26th. Maybe they changed their Twitter page, but this is terrible. This is bad for the project. So after checking this, the next thing we want to check is we want to check the address. So this is the smart contract. So we want to right now. Zuga Coin is built on Ethereum blockchain. So, like we said, Ethereum blockchain has the Etherscan Explorer. So we want to check that particular token on Etherscan. So I think there is a link here, Etherscan. Oh, they have Zuga Scan. Yeah, also. Uh, okay. So we check the token. Next one we want to do is to check in the token explorer. We want to check the number of holders. So we want to make sure there are good amount of people holding it in comparison to the number of members. So if you check on Telegram, they have over 4,000. On Telegram they have over 11,000. On Twitter they have over 4,000, and on the Etherscan they have over 6,000 holders. So what holders mean are people that have the token, that are currently holding the token. So the increase in the number of holders, the better it is for that particular token. Then it says that Zuga has a total supply of 1 million. Now, if you remember in our previous classes, we said when there is a low total supply is a good thing, because once the market cap increases, then the price is going to increase. So you can make more money with that. But again, the market cap is very low. Are you seeing? So this means only $31,000 is in that particular token. So it's very low. That is extremely low. So after doing that, the next thing we want to do is to look at its graph. So we want to study Zuga graph. So right here we have in CoinMarketCap, there's a graph, and we can check all time. So checking all time, you can see what happened is, yeah, they bought Zuga, and at this time it dropped. Then it dropped. The price dropped. Then it went up. Then it came down. Went up. It came down. So if we can study to see what happened that the price went up, was it a market manipulation? And what happened that the price came down? What happened that the price came up here? Was it a market manipulation? What happened that the price came down? You get, and right now you can see the price is 0.03. So imagine they listed at, you can see over 40. So once Zuga at the time of uh, December 14, 2020, the price was $45,000. $45,000. That is a lot. And it came up to over $200,000. And right now the price is $0.02. How we say? So that is terrible. You get, so that is terrible. So you want to avoid projects like this. And the only time you are entering projects like this is when they started and you make your money and you step out. So in a situation of something like this, Zuga, so if you bought uh, at its five thousand per one token. If when as at this particular date you've made roughly going to 400 400 to 500%, which is crazy, you get. But I'm not going to advise you on things like this. Okay. So that is Zuga. Okay. So Zuga also have, you can see. So it's in Ethereum and it's also in Binance. So let's look at the Binance aspect of it and let's analyze it on Binance. So this is Zuga on Binance. So the most important thing when it comes to a token is its smart contract. So two tokens can have the same name, the same supply, the same symbol, everything the same, but they can never have the same smart contract address. So you want to be careful with getting the right smart contract address because there are lots of scams. A friend might be telling you, "Oh, let's go buy Zuga, let's go buy Zuga," and you go out there on the internet where there are tons of scammers. Someone has created a clone of Zuga with a different smart contract address. You get that smart contract address, you take it, and you know you lose your money. So you want to be careful with the smart contract address. So let's put this on BSC scam. So BSC scam is where everything concerning Binance smart chain lies. So they created, you can see they also have it on Binance smart chain. So again, let's analyze the token. We take the smart contract address, we take it to PoolCoin, and we'll go to PoolCoin. Then we paste the address. So where you have enter token name or address, we paste it there. It brings it out here, and we enter into it. Okay, so today we'll be looking into this and we'll be analyzing this chart. We'll be analyzing a lot about PoolCoin. So PoolCoin is a tool whereby you use to analyze tokens. So before you buy any token, come on PoolCoin and put the smart contract address and analyze. So today we'll be explaining a lot in this page. So first, we know what market cap is. Excuse me, I'm having a bit of cold. Yes. So we know what market cap is. You can see the total supply of 1 million. Now, market cap, the total number of tokens have that is currently invested in that particular token or project. So the market cap can go up, the market cap can come down. You get. Now, if we bring down the chart, so we take it back, you can see the chart up, down, up, down, up, down. So I won't go in details of chart. So I also advise you learn trading proper so that we can read chart. But what we are doing, most trading knowledge might not apply to it as conventional trading knowledge because here we are trading shitcoins. So tokens like this are known as shitcoins. So when you hear, oh, let's go buy shitcoins, it's they're referring to tokens like this. So you have your main coin, or you can say your main coin, which is Bitcoin. Then you have altcoin, alternative coin, which are Binance, BNB, Ethereum, and the rest. Those are conventional tokens and coins. Then you have shitcoins, the ones that are not popular, the ones that no, they call them shitcoins. So this is an example of a shitcoin. So we have market cap of 28 thousand, uh, which is very low, extremely low. So let's also open up the token, the one we created, the DeFi Masterclass token. So we copy it, we go on KuCoin, KuCoin.it, and take note of the website. We put the smart contract address and we paste. So you can see we have $19 while Zuga has $28,000. But this is low because if you go to coin market cap, you can see project having over, you know, billions and trillions of of dollars as their market cap. You can see, lots of funds in their market cap. It means it's going to be more stable. But again, when it comes to market cap, you want to enter when the market cap is low and exit when the market cap is high. You get. But that doesn't mean we should enter any coin. Okay, so we go back to Zuga coin. Then we check the liquidity. So if you remember in our last class, we added liquidity to our project. And the liquidity we added was 0.05 BNB. So we added $17 as liquidity because we also explained that liquidity means we are taking our token and we are taking another pair and we are creating a trading pair. Sorry, we are taking our token and we are taking another currency and we are creating a, a trading pair. In our case, we have a trading pair of DMC to BNB, which is the native currency in the Binance Smart Chain. So we created a liquidity, and the value of our liquidity is $17. So for Zuga, the value of their liquidity is $1,200, which is very low. Are we seeing? Then PoolCoin has this special tool that monitors the liquidity for you. As you can see, it said an unlocked wallet is holding 99% of the liquidity. So I will explain this. An unlocked wallet. So usually liquidity can be removed. So if you see our token that we created, the same thing is showing here that a wallet is holding 100% of the liquidity, which was the wallet I created. So when I created the liquidity, I was holding all the liquidity. So what it means is I could remove the liquidity from the market because it wasn't locked. So I could remove it. And if I remove it, that means no one can make a trade, no one can buy, and no one can sell. So in the case of Zuga, it's showing that 99% of that liquidity has not is not yet locked. So what it means is that it can be removed, and if it's removed, what it means is you can only trade with I think that is 0.70 sorry 82%, which is as good as everything lost. So you want to avoid things like this. So when you see this indication, it means you are on your own. You are, your risk is on your own. Do not trade when the liquidity is not locked. Do not. But there are still ninja traders that enter when the liquidity is not locked and they still make their trade, make their money and step out quickly. So with this, if it's removed completely, whatsoever you spent in that particular project is completely lost. Like completely lost. It's gone and gone for life. So you want to take note of this. You also want to check the transactions. So you want to check the buyers, you want to check the sellers. So you want to make sure people are able to buy and people are able to sell from the token. So there are times you enter into a token trade that the smart contract is written poorly and there is an issue with it, technical issue with it. So you really can't sell. You buy, and you can't sell. So you want to avoid things like that. So you make sure there's already a trade of people that have bought and people that have sold. So part of trading shitcoin is you doing your own research, which is very important. Part of trading shitcoin is going out to get information of what tokens that is out there that you can buy and sell to make money. So you have to be active on Twitter, you have to be active on Telegram. You have to be in Telegram groups. But again, even in when you enter Telegram groups, so most Telegram groups that you enter, they talk about projects. Now, those projects that they talk about, they've been paid. So let's say we have a DeFi masterclass Telegram group. I'll be able to build the Telegram group to over 20,000 members, active members. So someone, let's say Zuga Coin, let's say that, let me look at his face again. Where is their website? Did I close their website? No, no, no. Yeah. So let's look at this guy with his smile. And he's like, hey, Sam, Alpha, you are the owner of, or you are the creator of DeFi Masterclass. You know what? I'm going to give you $10,000. I just want you to talk about my Zuga token. Oh, obviously. Sure, sure, sure. I collect his money and I create a post about Zoga Coin and I tell my members, over 20,000 members, and I tell them, hey, you know what? This is God ordained token, no, created by its no Archbishop Dr. Sam Zuga. No, you guys can buy. It's a long term project. You guys should buy. Now, all my members are just going to rush in to buy. So even when you are in those groups, you do not just rush in. You want to do your research because most of those groups you find yourself, the creators, no, they've been paid to post about or to talk about those particular tokens. They've been paid. So you want to be careful, do your own research. Don't just follow someone's statement. When it comes to cryptocurrency, do your own research. In fact, in cryptocurrency, you do not trust. You do not trust at all. You don't trust. The only thing you trust is the blockchain itself. So you do not trust anyone you get because the same person that is telling you, hey, go buy this token, they've already bought that token. And when they bought that token, this is what happens. When they buy here, and all his members or our members comes to buy that same token, the price goes up. And when the price goes up, they sell and they make their own money. So you don't just listen, you want to do your own research. Okay, so that is Zuga. So you can see Zuga is, you know, I can call it a terrible project. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it's a terrible project, and I can stand on any altar or anywhere in the world to say it's a terrible project. It doesn't have a good use case. The use case is based on speculation or they're just saying what they want to do, but there's no use case. So you can see they created value. I think all of us in this particular call, we saw Zuga signpost and we saw, Archbishop, this, they held seminar, but all those things were to, create value. And when value comes, the price goes up. And if the price goes up, they cash out. The creators cash out. So you can see when they listed Zuga, they listed with a high, you can see the volume for them to have this price. So they have over 1,000 tokens. So they said the total supply, where is it? The mass supply is 1 million, sorry, 1 million tokens. So for them to have a price of 45,000 dollars. So what it means is that they've spent crazy amount of money. You can do the math later on liquidity, on providing liquidity. So with that, people came in, they bought, it came down, and they sold. It was just there. You can see the price, was there. Then the price, shot up and it came down. So you see, most projects have this same graph, shitcoins. Although this graph is terrible because most shitcoins it comes like this initial, the initial it comes from here, it goes up, then it comes down. Then sometimes it comes up, then the ones that will succeed goes up again, then come down. So let's quickly analyze another token. Can someone suggest a token for us?